Hey guys, and welcome to Daily Commitment, where we do a little bit of exercise every day. Turns out we change the exercise up depending on which day. So today is horizontal pull-ups. Haven't gone that well lately. We did our 60% day, which is 9. We did our 80% day, which is 12. We have a max of 15, but it's like neither of those days felt that easy. So so it's another 80% day. We've done a 80%, 60%, 80% now. Yeah. So I expected after I set the max of 15 these to be a little bit easier, but they didn't get that much easier. So I don't know if I was just doing really good on that max day or what it was, but anyway, once these 60s and 80s that we alternate back and forth get easier, we'll try to shoot for a bigger max than 15, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Let's see what happens. So I left some socks on here. So a lot of times I don't have the socks on, and there's this thing I do where I kind of, so like I'm laying like this, I kind of prop myself up a little bit more like this, a little more of an angle, like with my feet. And I'm like, well, wait a second, maybe I should just let my heels just slide where they naturally sit, wherever the balance comes, and maybe they'll be better. So, I don't know, a little bit of experimentation today with the horizontal pull-ups. So here we go. Right here. All right, we're gonna lean back. We're going to start by tightening our shoulder blades so they're engaged right there, ready to pull. Now we're going to tighten the rest of our body. We're going to come right on up. Now I did notice a difference. Okay. 2. All right, guys. All right, we're going to stop at 2. All right, so I did notice a difference. So I'm sliding, and now I just kind of come right up under the bar. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to have to watch my video. There's a video I've got linked. I have to watch my video how the guy does it. I know you can also even bend your knees like this. I'll show you. This is actually easier. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave the socks on because I think I can do this without socks here. I mean, with socks. Just because it's chilly, so I've got my socks tucked into my sweatpants, which I love that feeling. Like, I don't want to mess that up. But anyway, I only got 2, and I wasn't getting good touches. And I was kind of hanging right under the bar. But if you do this with your feet, see, I'm going to bend my knees here a little bit. Now we do it again. See, 1. So this is like 2, right? See, now I'm stretching my feet more. 3, and every time I do that, I make it a little bit easier, right? So that was 3. By the time I had the third one, I had my feet almost totally like that. So I thought I had it, no problem, feet totally like this, because I'd done, some intermediate steps or whatever. Anyway, but I do notice that to keep my body straight like that, I kind of have to I can't be sliding back and forth, because if I'm actually propping myself up a little bit. So maybe that's a little bit of a cheat. I don't know. Like I said, I've watched that video. And this is what you do. You go back to that source material that taught you, and when you watch it again, you're like, oh, I didn't pick up everything until it actually got into the exercise. I know he says wide grip, right? I know he says engage the shoulders. And I know he says you tighten the body like this, right? But what I'm wondering here, 1, here, let's go ahead and bend our legs a little bit. 2, because I just want to get some really successful ones. 3, I went ahead and let my legs bend a little bit, just to make them easier, because now that I didn't have my body kind of propped up like this, now that my legs had kind of slid under the bar, it was a lot harder, man. I couldn't do them as easy. I couldn't get my 4. I planned on doing 4, 4, 4. Anyway, so I guess we did 2 on our first one, where we just let ourselves hang like that, and I could barely even touch. I think I might have missed a touch, but at least it was close. So that's 2 there. Then we did 3. Then we did 3 again, except we bent our feet different amounts. Yeah, I don't know. You're supposed to wait in between sets. We're jumping all around here with different forms and stuff. But the point is, I couldn't do my normal form, which is like this. I guess we'll just do that one. We'll do a couple of those, which is what I was doing. Which I guess I made it a little bit easier because more of my weight. Let's say this is the bar. I was like this more, so more of my weight was here as I was coming up. But now that my feet are on socks, I slid under, and I guess that's more weight, and maybe the angle's a little different pulling up too. So anyway, I'm doing the old way with bare feet. Wow, we might have learned something. I'll have to go watch the source material. And I am kind of tired, right, because I guess I did 2 and then 3 or 3 partial ones or whatever. But I do just want to get like 3 more maybe, the old way, and just feel kind of ending it solid. And I keep my body real solid, so I'm getting that strong body lock. I'm engaging my shoulders. I'm pulling up, but that angle, figuring out that angle, what you're supposed to do with that, it's kind of interesting. Anyway, so let's just do some good ones here. Let's lean back. All right, now we're going to start by tightening our shoulder blades. Gonna tighten the rest of our body. See here, 1 all the way up, no problem. 2 all the way up. And then 3 all the way up. I was getting tired by number 3, but I touched. See here, I guess you guys can't see because it's sideways. But here I'm more like this, right? My body's straight, but because my feet are anchored, I can pull up. But I had my socks on, I was sliding right to the bar, and I was heavier, it felt like, and I was coming this way. It was like, oh God, I couldn't do as many. So that changes your math on how many you think you're doing. But anyway, definitely felt strong, good angle, definitely good exercise the way I was doing it with the bare feet like that. So I think, I don't know, maybe I just won't try it with the socks because it felt really good. I got a really good body lock, and I had a good angle, and I was pulling right, and you know, it was not super easy. Like, it was still hard. Like, I'm still gonna grow muscle doing that, you know. So yeah, maybe just no socks, and then we'll go back to counting that as a good one, a solid body lock pulling up. But definitely getting excited when the weather's nicer. We're gonna go back outside. We're gonna go on the tree. Remember, our record on the tree is just 1 regular pull-up, but we've been staying at it. 2 regular pull-ups all the way up, chin over the branch. So that's what we're talking about, is going back out there. It's just been cold, man. And it's not like I'm blowing the world away doing this horizontal pull-ups. I'm not like getting way ahead. I'm doing 10, 20, you know, no, I'm doing 15, broken 3 sets. Like, so, yeah. So I think it's going to be good, man. Anyway, it's going to be exciting when we get back out there, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. One day we'll be doing 5 push-ups pull-ups out on the tree. Anyway, I'm just talking a lot. There's no reason to talk this much. I'm just having fun. I guess, you know what? I want to do some more good ones with bare feet here, just to get that nice body lock and pull up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take maybe an angle here to show you guys. Let's see here. I'll go this way. Can you see better? So, what I'm saying here, and you can't see the bar though. Hold on. Oh, there's the bar. So the ones I couldn't do, the ones I was having trouble, I was actually, because the socks, I slid all the way to where it was right under the bar here. Right? So that changed the mechanics, so it was actually harder, right? But what I usually do is I have bare feet, and when I tighten like this, I'm sort of at this angle here a little bit. So I'm tightening, watch me tighten my shoulder blade. Oh, first tighten the shoulder blades. Oh God, they can't do all that at once. But when I tighten the body here, you see this, I'm actually, my shoulders are further back there. So I come up with some angle here. 1 all the way up, right? Whereas if I had the socks, it slid to where it was like right under the bar like this. It was like, this is harder, man. So anyway, I guess that kind of shows what I was talking about better. And I guess I did 1 more. Like I said, I was going to do a couple more. Whatever, it definitely felt good. Whatever, guys. Well, I guess we'll count that as a reasonable day. I guess this is more of a 60% day than 80% day, because I should have done 4, 4, 4. And I did 2 in the harder ones. Then I did 3, kind of like varying, using the cheat or whatever to show you that. And then I guess I did a couple more. I don't know. I guess I'll have to count it up at the bottom. But whatever. Whether it's a 60%, 70%, or even 80% day, we definitely wore our muscles out and tried some different things. That's what it's about. So just keep it up, guys. Just remember, a little bit of exercise every day really does add up to a lot. Make it a habit. Make it easy. And on that note of making it a habit, hit this magical subscribe button up here, right? And then go down there and hit the bell. Choose all. Get positive messages in your YouTube inbox every day. We'll see you guys next time right here on Daily Commitment.